Hi guys. So we have been in this house for about a year, and the entire time we've been doing some kind of construction, which means we've been living in a construction zone for an obscene amount of time. But it also means that we've picked up a lot of tricks along the way. So I wanted to talk today about the 11 different things you can do to save money during a home renovation. Number 1, do the demo yourself. Whether you're talking about a kitchen, a bathroom, or even ripping out the floors, the demo could easily be half the cost of the project when you're going through a contractor. And here's a little secret. Demo's not that hard. Usually you only need a drill, a hammer, maybe a crowbar, and a sledgehammer if you're taking down walls. Floors can be a little bit more complicated, but we'll be going into that in a later video. Kitchen cabinets, bathroom cabinets, super easy to take out. Bathroom demo isn't hard. You just want to make sure that the water is off. And no matter what you're demoing, please just be mindful of pipes and wiring because you don't want to cut into either one of them. Not only is it unsafe, but it can also cost you a lot in the long run with having to bring in a plumber or an electrician to fix the problems. Now let's run through the numbers. So far in this house, we've demoed the kitchen, a powder bathroom, the master bathroom, and we've taken down 4 different walls. Do your homework, do your research, maybe punch a few holes into the walls to see what's back there. If you go into the project knowing what you're getting yourself into, it's gonna be a lot less difficult in the long run. Number 2, get your own materials. Leaving it up to your contractor to buy and bring all of the materials is convenient, but delivery is big money. Going to Home Depot or Floor & Decor to pick up trim or paint is not just gonna save you on delivery fees, but it also means that the contractor is going to be coming straight to your house in the morning, not running errands and potentially delaying the project. Number 3, reuse materials when you can. The cost of lumber right now is insane. Due to COVID, there's a massive shortage of lumber. The cost of plywood has gone from about $18 per sheet to $80 a sheet. A 2x4, which typically costs around $3, now costs $8. Do you know how many 2x4s go into a construction project? A $5 jump may not seem like much, but when you start thinking about how many 2x4s are used in a remodel, it can add up insanely fast. We started salvaging materials pretty early on in the project just because not only is it saving us money, but it's also good for the environment. We have the materials, so we might as well try to reuse them. Between the wood and the venting throughout the house that we've reused, we estimate that we've saved about $300 reusing materials and putting them back into the house. Number 4, trash haul away. If you have a local dump, hauling your own trash can be major savings. Whether you have a large SUV, a truck, or you rent one, you can save big here. We were recently quoted $450 to load up our old flooring and take it to the dump for us. And honestly, $450 is not a bad price. Here's what we've saved so far. For the flooring haul away, $450. For demo haul away, including the drywall, scrap wood, venting, things like that, we've saved $1,200 taking it to the dump ourselves. Sure, it takes a little bit longer. You have to take a couple of trips, but for $1,200, totally worth it. Your local dump likely doesn't have a charge for dropping things off, so even if you have to rent a truck for 2 hours, you're gonna save money. Number 5, meal prep when you're not gonna have a kitchen. The idea of having a state-of-the-art kitchen sounds amazing, but what you may not realize is you're gonna be without a kitchen for like 3 weeks, and that's just a minimum. Basically, the sequence of a kitchen being installed is first the cabinets go in, and then the countertop people have to come and measure. They can't start the measurements until after the cabinets have been installed. So no matter what, you have your demo, you have the cabinet install, and then you have the measurement for the countertops. From that point, it can take about 2 to 4 weeks for your countertops to come in. What you don't realize is that the sink cannot be installed until the countertops are in. That means that you're gonna be without a sink for a very long time. I literally wash dishes using my hose in the front yard. And to be perfectly honest with you, after about a week of eating out, you get so tired of it. All you want is some healthy food. So the best thing to do for your wallet and your waistline is meal prep. Meal prepping foods that you can microwave or even grill will save you a lot of money. Things like soup, chili, frozen marinated meats like steak and chicken. You can make things like tacos, barbecue. Ooh, when's lunch? Meal prepping and freezing meals saved us about $420. Number 6, rehabbing your cabinets rather than getting new ones. If your cabinets are in good condition and just not your style color-wise, you can stain them, you can paint them, or you can whitewash them. That is not what we did in the kitchen. We did end up going with new cabinets just because the cabinets were not in great condition and were not in a great configuration for this house. But I will be rehabbing the upstairs bathroom cabinets later this year because honestly, the cabinets are in fine condition. We're not changing the layout of the bathroom, so there's no need to add the expense of changing them. Finally, if you can help it, use a roller or a spray rather than a paintbrush to apply your paint. Not a necessity, it'll just help you avoid streaks from a brush. Number 7, do not move plumbing if you don't have to. I don't care how casual they are about it on HGTV. Moving plumbing is expensive. Anything plumbing is expensive. It's just the nature of the beast. We've spent about $10,000 in plumbing costs. These are things that we couldn't do ourselves, we're not qualified to do, and needed to be done to get the layout that we wanted. As a rule of thumb, if the plumbing is already there, try to work with what you have. Keep the kitchen sink in the same place, keep the bathrooms in the same layout. It'll just be a lot cheaper in the long run. In my experience, the sink is usually in a good place anyway. Number 8, install your own backsplash. This is a bit of a bigger project, but you could save big. We did this in our last house and we plan to do it here as well. The cost of labor on average is about $50 per hour for something basic like a subway tile, or it could be up to $100 an hour for something more elaborate. Now that's not including the material costs for things like tile, grout, and mortar. For our kitchen, we've estimated that installation of a backsplash will cost about $800 on top of materials. That's almost $1,000 in savings, and we'll show you how we did it really soon. Number 9, do the painting yourself. Painting is one of the easiest things that you can do on your own, and it's a skill worth learning. A 10 by 12 room will cost you on average about $500 to be painted. For you to do it yourself, it's just time and materials, so we're looking at about $100. That's a savings of $400 per room. We'll be painting the remaining rooms ourselves, which is going to save us at least $3,600. Number 10, pay cash. It doesn't always work, but sometimes the contractor will let you pay cash at a lower price because then you don't have their credit card processing fees. It's worth at least asking. Number 11. There we go. Donate and sell items rather than throwing them away. There are a ton of different organizations, such as Restore for Habitat for Humanity or the Salvation Army, that are happy to take things like cabinets, mirrors, and other household goods. Besides just feeling great and helping others, those items can then be used for a tax deduction next April. The use of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist are a great resource for selling unwanted items, such as couches, tables, even appliances. To be honest, we're terrible at selling things. But we have posted a couple of old appliances for free, which people have come and picked up, which has also helped us save money on Holloway. So let's get down to business. How much money have we saved so far? Well, let's run through what we've talked about. There's demo, trash Holloway, reusing materials, meal prep, installing our own backsplash, and doing the painting ourselves. And the grand total is, guys, that's a total savings almost $15,000. That's our master bathroom. That's huge. We've taken simple steps that anybody can do. We've saved big, and now we're gonna put that money back into the house and reuse it in a place where we really could use it. So I hope this really helped you guys out. Stay tuned to this channel for more tips and tricks. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have below in the comments, and we'll also include more lists in the future for more information on home renovations. Don't forget to like and subscribe below, comment, and look out for more videos on this channel. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, guys.